I believe that wonder is 1 degree away. I live a life rooted in wonder as a magician, as a musician, as an artist, but also as a nonprofit leader. Currently overseeing about $30 million of philanthropy for Hyundai Hope on Wheels Foundation and Genesis Inspiration Foundation. And to me, there's magic in all of it. And the one thing I found is that brave leadership and bold actions can often come from the simplest of actions. I call these 1 degree micro shifts. One of the earliest examples I have is about 15 years ago. That's my daughter, Emma. 15 years ago, we're in Disneyland, and we ordered pancakes. We were there early enough to order breakfast. And I don't know why. I expected the pancakes to come in a little stack of 3, the way we do at home. But no, they came on a plate next to each other, forming a Mickey Mouse shape. And I thought, how hard was that for Disney to do? Well, not at all, right? It was a 1 degree, near effortless micro shift. But it delivered magic on a plate. It delivered a smile to Emma's face and delivers memories that we still talk about today. So we could learn a lot about that. We could put 1 degree steps into action, and that's what I want to focus on today. 1 degree shifts in 3 core areas. In my experience, these are the 3 critical areas for success: your team, your brand, and your cause. Let's explore these briefly. Cause. It's the why behind everything you do. The powerful thing about cause, it fuels your vision. You have to understand the problem so you can create a desired future. Now, when you do this, you create powerful vision statements. And here's just a few examples. Feeding America, a hunger-free America. Human rights campaign, equality for everyone. Hyundai Hope on Wheels, which I lead, a world without childhood cancer. What do these have in common? They're clear, they're concise. You can see the problem, but you can also see the desired future. What they have in common is that they're bold and they're aspirational, seemingly insurmountable. Really? Can we cure childhood cancer? You bet we can. So when you have a bold vision, you can invite others into an exciting view of the future. So as you explore your why, I want you to explore 3 of them. This is your magic formula for your next elevator pitch. Why us, why you, and why now? That's going to help guide your conversation, make it more magical and meaningful. Let's explore team a little bit. Your team is the power behind your vision. You can't do it without your team, right? It's also the most underutilized aspect of your organization's success, I would guess. In my experience of leading teams to new possibilities for the past 20 years, I found that these 3 factors are inherent. They're necessary for strong teams. You need to feel appreciated, meaningfully involved, and in the know. And if you ever sense tension in the team, it's probably one of these is out of sync. This applies to all layers of your team, from the board at the core to your staff at the front lines. And from that, you can achieve shared vision with a shared voice. Here's a quick 1 degree tip. Bring different members of your team, a cross-section, do a SWOT analysis. But I often see them getting confused because strengths and weaknesses are internal and opportunities and threats are external. So I just redrew the chart on the right. So it reminds you that strengths and weaknesses are at the core. Think outside the box for opportunities and threats. And let's go to brand. I studied marketing in college. I always pictured myself in a high-rise ad agency someday. And then the nonprofit sector found me, and I found it. And honestly, I've been soaring higher above those skyscrapers ever since, making change across the nation. But I know a little something about branding. And at its core, a brand is a promise. It's a promise that you make and say through all you do, for your personal brand, for your organizational brand. But it's not enough just to know your promise. You need to share it in a compelling way. You need to fulfill it in an ongoing way. This is how you bring your brand to life. I call it the brand promise cycle. This is a great mindset hack from Don Draper on Mad Men, if you ever watch the show. Make it simple yet significant. I think words to live by as you articulate your brand promise. Thank you so much. I'm John Gustafaro. The wonder is now in your hands, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. Thank you so much.